Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy Alex, and welcome to the Rodeo. We're back here again, and do I have a very special guest? Very, very special. The one, the only, Riggy B.
Que tranza, que tranza.
Hey, how you doing today, Riggy?
Good, bro. How about you?
Man, way better now, man. So Riggy is actually the first guest I ever had, and now he's gonna be the first guest I have after COVID, man.
Hell yeah, bro. It's been a trip ever since our interview.
Yeah.
COVID. Like,
it's crazy to think
been
about.
crazy.
That's why I said he was a very, very special guest. You know, Riggy was the one that actually took the time out of his day to do the interview. So I always do appreciate that because you pretty much just caused the snowball effect.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you know why?
Well, it's pretty much like people just see the interview and everyone wants to be in an interview. I feel like for
Exactly.
An audience,
Exactly. So pretty much what happened, guys, if you guys are new to the channel, Riggy was the first person I ever interviewed. And then after that, one of his close friends hit me up, MIK, and then after that, just a snowball effect. All these other artists hit me up. They're like, oh, man, you know, you're doing interviews, this and that. I want to do them as well. So, you know, it just takes one person.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
And it's always to share and to support your local podcast, artist, anything.
Creators.
So, creators pretty much. Like, so,
yeah,
I'm always open for that.
Exactly. Dang, so our interview was actually pre-COVID, right?
Yeah.
So we shot that in February, and then March happened, the whole lockdown, everything like that. How was your take with COVID? Did it affect the business? Did it affect anything that you had going on? Let me know what happened with you.
Not really. Like, COVID was actually like a year. Like 2020 in general was like a year that the world stopped. And have you seen like Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah.
You know how like they go to a chamber and where time stops and
with the years they train and all that? Okay.
That's how I felt like, because I started producing out of my room, and then I went into a closet, like in the storage, and now I built my own studio. That happened within all 2020. But not only that, you didn't see too much content coming out from me because I was in my own chamber and I was finding the sound that I needed to find with me. So I think that was like the perfect year to, you know what, I'm just gonna invest. I'm not gonna put too much content, just
build yourself up.
Exactly.
Okay, so pretty much 2020 was a great you know, you could say kind of like a catch-up year. You know, you pretty much, like you said, you know, that was a great reference with Dragon Ball Z. They go in, they train, they come out stronger than ever. So
exactly.
That's pretty much what happened with you 2020. What are you working on right now?
So right now, I got with Candela
Music.
Yeah,
gotcha.
So we both merge, and we have a studio right here on the next building.
Yeah.
It's open for business in the future. It will be open for business in the future. It's Border Flow Candela. We haven't decided the rates yet. We're still in the. We're using it as a lab. To produce and make sure that what sound we need to bring towards our music. So right now it's just a lab, but in the future it'll be open for business.
That's dope, man. That's dope to hear that. And how did it actually all come together? Was it just a natural thing, or was it like something you've always planned, or how did this come together?
So I was already learning with Candela, like how to mix.
You guys are working.
Yeah, he's always been there since the beginning of everything with me. Like he heard me freestyle, pretty much went to his place.
Yeah.
It was the first time I put myself in front of a mic and record, and then I got hooked on it, and I started fucking going every day at his house. I don't even ask him for permission. I'll be like,
pull up.
I'll pull up with a case of beers, and he'll be right next to me for hours, and we'll be recording like songs. But you know, it was just a moment that, hey, like we've been doing this for a while, and we just put our minds together and we just built out the studio.
Oh wow. So it's pretty much it was kind of, you could say, kind of organic.
Exactly.
It was just like you guys have worked so long together that it was just the right fit to do.
Yeah, and it's a lot of chemistry, like when we work together, because like he's a very talented guy when it comes to producing and finding the right sound and how to.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, and I like to be at the mic, you know, playing with the words, because I've always been a word player since the beginning. I don't know if you know about this about me, but when I arrived to Dallas, I was into poetry and I used to write poems. That's why I got into the rap game.
So that's pretty dope, man. That's dope to hear. But you said you guys are still working on the rates. You guys are still do you know when you have that time frame that it's gonna be ready to go and people could come through and stuff like that? Or
I'm not sure yet. It's something that we've been discussing. Just right now we're using at our lab.
okay.
Cause like I want people to hear my sound first, and if there's something that they dig, all right, come here, I'll produce for you. You know, like I'm not gonna open a studio without having a foundation on it.
Yeah.
So I gotta make sure like
So first you guys want to master the craft and then get into it. So
exactly
people get what they pay for type stuff.
exactly.
Okay, perfect. That's good. That's good. Do you know your target market that you want to hit?
People who are barely starting with music. I think it's very important. I wish back in the day when I was starting the rap game, like back in 2012, when I was freestyling, I wish I had someone who'd be like, hey, there's a studio that's not so expensive, and you know, like if you want to learn how to make music, come to the lab. And I think I would have executed faster, but I think right now I just want to hit someone who, like, I'm not hit someone, meet up someone who
Smack
smack that motherfucker. No, I just want to help the local potential artists do their best on their craft. So like if someone's starting, hey, come join. We'll help you out on getting your sound going.
So yeah, that's great to hear that. You know, there's so many artists out here that are new, that are, you know, how do I mix this? How do I produce a track? You know, they want to make the music, but you're pretty much also going to provide the guidance, you know.
Exactly. Like I want it to be different from any other studio, you know, like
they just throw you in the booth.
Exactly. So like, I've been working with Glowboy. He's been coming to the studio lately, you know, just because he's a close friend of ours, and I've been helping him on like how to structure like the song and stuff. So that's what I want to help. Like,
so there's more value that you actually provide.
Yeah, I'm actually provide more value. You know, like how to like structure a song, and as well as with Candela giving feedback. We're always willing to provide feedback no matter what, because I want you to understand what's behind the whole science of what you do.
Yeah, you want to make sure that they understand what they're getting with the product and services that you guys provide.
Exactly.
Okay, perfect. That's dope. That's dope to hear. And I feel like even though there are some studios out here, like you said, the value that you bring to the artist is something that you had to develop for years. You had to go through those trials and tribulations compared to somebody who could get that guidance from you and not have to waste all these freaking, you know, times and things that you had to go through. So.
Exactly. Like the good thing about like when I started working with Candela, back in 2016, 17,
and it's right now it's 2021. So like these are years.
These are years of hustle. Like every day going to his house, and he was learning throughout the process as well, like how to produce and everything. Like we actually played a song that we did years ago, and we noticed the difference of how far we have come. The
progression.
So, exactly. So me and him, we always been on communication, on like sending us videos, how to produce, how to help each other. So that's a pretty dope history going with this studio. And also for the artists, when they see like, okay, well, they already sacrificed those years, like they have the knowledge. Yeah, so that like slowly it'll progress to them, like in like, okay, they're saving me time. They're explaining to me why this shit works and how I should be doing it. Exactly.
That's dope. That's dope to hear. So, you know, I want to say best of luck with that, man, you know, because a studio and just trying to manage everything. And that's a question I was going to ask you regarding that. How do you find the time to make sure that you manage everything? Because keep in mind, Riggy B is also an artist.
Exactly.
Riggy B is also somebody who's trying to build all these other things as well. How do you find the time to manage everything?
So, I used to work graveyard shifts. Pretty much the whole day was for me.
Dang, what was the shift, man?
11 to 8.
I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could do that, man.
Yeah, so like throughout that graveyard shifts, like it didn't last long, but it was the most valuable time for me because I had that whole day to, you know, build the studio, write my songs. Like I have a song that I'm about to release, but I wrote it throughout that graveyard shift time, and right now that I'm not, I feel like I create a new schedule for me.
Okay.
So like in the mornings, it'll be dedicated to me, like being in the studio and work on my craft, and then in the afternoons help other artists.
Mm-hmm.
who want
Do you ever feel the pressure of trying to balance everything?
Not really. I think it's all in your mind.
Okay. So pretty much you just adapt to the situation and you
Exactly.
work with what you got right now.
Exactly. Like, and if I have like unfinished work, I feel like I'll just do it over the night. Like, just it won't be too much at once.
That's what's up. So what can we expect? So pretty much let's take it back because whenever we did our interview, this was before COVID, before everything, right?
Yeah.
You said there wasn't too much content, but you did release a song, right? With
David.
With
Yeah.
David, you released a song.
Yeah.
But what can we expect from Riggy B as an artist? What are you working on?
As an artist, I'm working on a song Yo ahorita me iré por ti.
Okay.
It's coming out soon. We're just
you or
no? Yeah, this one's just me.
okay.
I'm also doing some collabs with David still.
Okay.
Doing some collabs with Glow Boy. I'm expecting more work with Zay, because like I like his beats. Yeah. But everything's coming in together. Like I'm just going with the flow.
Not
I'm
rushing.
and again working with Candela, like making more music. There's gonna be some collaborations with Candela as well. So
that's good to hear, man. And I feel like Candela music, both of you guys, like you said, the chemistry is there. You have your Zaytoven and Gucci Man. You have Metro Booming and Future, or Metro Booming and 21 Savage.
exactly.
Is he somebody just that understands what you want?
Yeah, like he understood like since day one what I wanted, and he's provided me a lot of guidance, and he understands what I like when I'm writing.
Yeah.
He understands what I'm trying to say in the song. So, as well as when I explain to him, hey, I want this song to sound like this exactly, he'll understand it just by.
Oh, you good, man?
He'll understand what I'm saying just and execute it. So it's really good, and we have like he's more of a melody guy, and I'm like more like a rap type of game. But I'm learning. We're merging those styles together. Yeah.
Okay. Got you. So pretty much even from the recent music and the old music as well with Border Flow, there kind of has been a shift in the way that the things that you talk about.
Exactly.
Can you talk to me a little bit about that? Why that shift, and where this came from, and why pretty much the change overall?
I got into a spiritual guidance, dude. Like I'm not gonna lie, like it's been like I'm sober right now, like haven't drank at all.
Dang, that's tough, man.
Yeah.
Especially, how old are you right now?
28.
28. In your 20s, and you're saying you're sober right now.
Yeah,
that's a tough thing to do. What made you go sober?
Dude, it's just like it's a lot of money, a lot of energy, and if I can just put that money and energy into music, I feel like
Might as well.
I'm gonna put myself in a better place.
Gotcha.
So, but I went all spiritual, So like this year, especially with COVID going on, it was a time to find yourself.
Yeah.
And find what you actually wanna talk about in your songs, because anything you say, your future kids are gonna hear it. So
that's where you were.
So like that got into my conscience as well. Like, what would God say about the stuff I spit? Exactly. So I just rather went through a different
route. Okay.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay, so that completely explains why the shift. Would you ever work in something like more of a spiritual sound, such as like, we saw Kanye make a whole gospel album. Is that something you would ever want to get into, or is that something?
Yeah, definitely. Like it just depends. Like once I hear the beat, I know what I'm going to talk about. So if it's going to be a gospel song, I'll tell you it's a gospel song. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, man, it's just taking that. It's just once you hear the beat, or once like you have a melody in your head that you just want, and you put words onto it, then that's what you.
What would you say were some of the benefits and just the good things that you saw after making those changes in being sober and being more spiritual? What would you say were some of the benefits that you saw?
Being sober, I saw a lot of benefits actually. I started feeling better. no more hangovers. Like no more time wasted, to be honest. Because like if you think about it,
Yeah.
if you're planning to go out to Deep Ellum,
Yeah.
you have to think, okay, I'm gonna arrive to Deep Ellum. I'm gonna have to pay for parking, or this is how much money I'm gonna have to spend. Then I have to figure a way to get back home, and then sleep. And then the next day you have to wake up with a hangover, and then it takes up to all your day so you can cure it. Imagine all those 2 days. 2 days you already wasted when you could actually produce a song, or you put some craft, or you bought a better mic, or you know exactly. You know
something
what I'm talking about?
productive.
Yeah, exactly. So I think me being sober, it got me fat, like where I need to be right now, faster than what if I were to continue that route.
Okay, got you. That's good to hear, man. You know, if you're seeing the benefits, for sure. And I feel like, you know, you were just kind of being broad with it right now, but like it's a lot to it, because like you said, once you get there, you have to pay for parking, and then, you know, if you don't want to wait in line, because waiting in line, it takes a long time.
Yeah.
If you don't want to wait in line, you know, you go, you pay the bouncer a little something and get inside, so that's more money right there. And then you get into the club and all the drinks, you know, you want to waste all this and that. And man, those hangovers are tough, man.
Bro. That too. Like like in July of
2020.
2020. I don't remember if it was July, but dude, me and Chiquis, we got like blasted, and we woke up like hungover, and
super hungover.
We got blasted, bro. But like, I was throwing up nonstop, dude, and that's
man.
And that's where I told her, you know, like this is the last of it, and I put my word on it, like it was the last drinks I ever had.
I feel like lots of people go through that.
Yeah.
And actually, it's funny because I was talking about that with my girl today. You know, how alcohol is such a, you know, we kind of just accept it, but like it seems like here, or just, you know, I guess even in our culture, Mexican culture, it seems like, you know, you can't really get buzzed. You got to get fucked up.
Exactly.
You got to get drunk, you know?
Yeah.
And like, man, some of the day after, like you said,
bro, those $2 Tuesdays, do you remember? Like,
yeah.
Before we had studio podcast, before we
trying to build our
exactly
stuff.
Before DJ Q, before Candela, before Welcome to Rodeo, before Riggy B, us four, we used to get blasted
on Tuesdays, man.
$2 Tuesday. And I had and affected work too, because I had to request Wednesday off, because I knew that it was gonna I couldn't handle it anymore at that time either.
And we weren't like I said, you know, we weren't trying to just get buzzed and this and that, man. We were just shots and, you know, another beer.
Exactly,
and
bro.
It adds up, man.
Like from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m., bro.
Yeah.
So like, and it's actually a good thing. Like, I cheated death and DUIs, bro. With when I was fucked up.
Big risk.
Yeah, big risk. Like one time I was at a Whataburger, and this was Halloween, and I had a chef coat on for work, and I was fucked up at a Whataburger, like in a drive-through. Drive-through, okay. And they were taking forever, so I put the car on parking, and I fell asleep
on the drive.
Yes, dude. And then the next thing I know is just a sheriff knocking on my window.
What the heck?
He woke me up, and he was like, "You okay, sir?" And I was like, "Yeah, man. I just got my shift, you know. I'm a cook." And then he was like, "Well, okay. I'm gonna be following you, just to make sure you go home okay."
No.
And then I was like, "All right, bet." So like, soon as I got my food, I started like eating these French fries like real quick,
like
bro.
Sober up, man.
Yeah, like sober. Get your shit together. But like, I felt my blood like just boiling, bro. And that was one of the signs that, hey, quit.
That's one of them.
Quit fucking around. And
because like you said, it stuff like that can really fuck up your life, you know.
Exactly.
And even, you know, affect somebody else, you know. Because I have a friend that his dad used to work super early. You know, his dad used to work like at 5 a.m. And then there was a person that was really drunk, and, you know, they crashed into him because, you know, maybe they were coming from the strip club or whatever they were coming from. But, you know, he was just going to work. You know, that my friend's dad, he was just going to work. He got crashed into from somebody who was drunk driving, passed away. You know, rest in peace. But like, you never know who you put at risk doing those situations. So.
Exactly. So don't drink and drive, guys. Like, I don't.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it. And it's funny that you mentioned that with the drive-through thing because like that also same thing kind of happened with one of my other friends. You know, he's super drunk, this and that. He was actually at a gas station, fell asleep. You know, he was putting gas, this and that, like you know, and then he was just chilling in the car. He fell asleep. Next thing he wakes up, the cop is knocking at his window as well. He actually got a DUI.
Damn.
So because his car was on,
Yeah.
and he was there, and you know they saw he was drunk, this and that, DUI.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if the car was off, he would have been, you know,
He would be in the clear. Yeah.
But just because the car is on and he was, you know, smelled like alcohol, they did the test, did everything, so he was drunk, you know, DUI right there. So it's not worth it overall. You know, you never know who you put at risk. So that's a good move from you, because it's hard to know the moderation limit. Like
exactly,
you know, for us, we like to get hammered, bro.
Exactly, bro.
And if we're not somebody that could handle that, it's best to just avoid it.
Yeah.
So that's good, man. Not saying that you shouldn't ever drink. Like if you ever want to drink, you know, moderation is the key.
Exactly.
But you know, if you don't know how to handle it, it's best to just not do it.
And not only that, dude. Like I like beer a lot. I still crave it sometimes. So, like,
how long have you been sober? Since June or July?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Okay. Almost close to a year.
Yeah, but I feel like it's just time, bro. Like time is like the most valued thing right now, and
something you can't get back.
Exactly. So like, why am I gonna waste a day curing a hangover when I could be more productive? And I try to be as productive as I can every minute of the day. So
that makes sense. Did you see a change in your music because that you're sober now?
Yeah, actually.
Was it good or bad?
It was a good change, to be honest.
Explain that.
Because like I'm more conscious of what I write, and I'm not rushing shit like to, okay, I gotta finish this song so I can go get fucked up in a few hours, you know, type.
Okay.
So and it was just because I love beer and I like to go out of bars. That's why I still had in the back of my in my mind like, oh, I gotta finish whatever I gotta do. Now I'm taking more of my time and exactly like I just got time back to make my sound better. So
do you feel like that once you're a bigger artist and you have the clubs hitting you up for a walkthrough, or you know, just to, you know how they do with artists, you know, this artist is gonna be at this club, this and that, is that something that you're gonna, you know, get back into?
Just to like, if they ask me to perform or if I'm gonna be there, like I'll just bring close friends and nothing crazy, dude. Like again, like I don't want to get hungover. Like that's where you waste most of your time. So
okay, so that's something that you would agree to, but you know, you would measure yourself, make sure that you're good.
Exactly. Like I won't go crazy at all. Like those two
bottles after bottles. This guy, beers after beers, another bucket. Bring another one. No, I'm kidding. So that's good to hear, man. So musically, what can we expect from Riggy B this year?
You're gonna hear more of my songs coming out, like personal songs. Again,
any
more
EP,
collabs.
any mixtapes or anything like that?
I haven't thought about it yet. I'm just gonna. I feel
singles.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna drop more singles this year than focusing on EP. So
okay. And who are you collaborating with?
I'm still gonna collaborate with David. I'm still gonna work with Glowboy, because we did a track last year, but we didn't release it. But we're working on a new one. MIK, he's still down to make a few tracks. Zay, he wants me to collab on one of his beats. So
Got you.
I got work to do.
Okay, so it's gonna be a way more. Do you think it's gonna be way more busy 2021 than it was in 2020 because you were building yourself up?
Exactly. It's gonna be right now, since like the time started again.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start releasing
back to
more.
work.
Yeah, back to work. Like, and again with Candela, like there's gonna be we're gonna be most collabs, I feel, because me and him, we're gonna work our ass off to produce the best music.
That's dope. So pretty much back to what you're building, which is your empire with Border Flow and Candela Music. Are you guys 50-50 partners, or how did this?
Yeah. We're 50-50 partners.
It's just y'all two right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Perfect.
us two. I'm renting the space with DJ Q, so that's
DJ Q. Okay.
yeah. So
Shout out DJ Q.
shout out, bro. uh, I feel like we're building something and we just don't know. We don't realize how big it's gonna be, and I don't wanna jinx it. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, me and Candela I started looking for a space and I told Candela, hey, this is my vision,
Yeah.
and then he was like, bro, that's been my vision as well, and we just hop on the boat and start working. Everything that we agreed that I'm not gonna release anything without his consent, and it's vice versa.
Vice versa.
And also with the artists that we're gonna record, I'm not gonna deliver a song just because I feel it sounds good. It has to come back from him as well.
Got you. Okay.
And vice versa.
That's dope. And then with the studio, are you guys just gonna keep it straight to recording, or are you guys gonna get in the management role, or what can you tell me about that?
Right now we're on the recording role. Management wise, will help like against artists are barely starting.
Yeah.
With guidance and how it works in the beginning. Management wise, I haven't thought about it yet.
Okay.
I feel like when it comes, it'll come. But
you're not gonna rush into that.
exactly.
Okay. Exactly. That's good. That's good to hear that, bro. Because you don't want to make sure that you want to make sure you're good in one thing before you start into another. Because dividing your time into two things and then not mastering either is very risky.
Exactly, and it's foundation as well, bro. Like people have to understand everything you build. It has to have a foundation.
Yeah.
Without foundation, your whole empire is gonna fall apart.
Crumbles.
Exactly. Like,
damn, man, that's crazy. That's good that you guys are starting this and doing this because, like you said, the value that you guys bring to new artists is pretty much, you can't really pay for that. You have to go through it. So for them to learn from y'all that have gone through it, it's pretty amazing. So let's talk about the Dallas music scene, man. Let's switch it up a little bit. How's your thoughts? I feel like it's more dangerous to be a rapper out here than anything.
I mean, it's just stupidity, to be honest. Like, I just feel like Dallas has a lot of potential, man.
Yeah.
A lot of potential, but there's a lot of envy. And
have you dealt with that here in Dallas?
I've seen from like artists talking shit about different artists, and I think it's so stupid when you try to talk down an artist. It's not gonna make you better. It's not your music still sounds the same. What are you gonna gain from talking shit about a different artist?
Yeah.
If you want people to support, you gotta set the example. You support. Go in there and help other artists. Like, don't expect nothing from nobody. It has to be genuine. So when people are trying to like shoot an artist just to make sure they're the next rapper coming up, that's stupid. Like, that shows insecurity. Like, you gotta support. Like, we haven't gone to the point like we're like Georgia or like New York or LA just because there's so much hatred. I feel like the Dallas scene needs more support, And every day I'm sharing I'm not gonna say every day, but most of the time I'm sharing other local artists stuff in my Instagram page or on my Facebook because I want to set an example. Like, hey, I don't even care if you like me or if you have shit with me. Like, I'm gonna support you just because you're a local artist.
Yeah.
And it has to be an effect that it's gonna be an effect, especially with the studio. That's why I opened the studio as well, because I want to put an example. Like, everybody's welcome. Let's hustle together. Let's work together. This hatred shit has to stop.
So pretty much you want to lead by example.
Exactly.
You want to show them that it's possible to not just have one top dog out here. There's enough money for everybody to eat.
Exactly. Like we already have a top dog here right now, Yella Busy.
Yeah.
Like, we already have like artists that are big.
Yeah.
But Dallas has a lot of potential, but there's too many clicks. There's too many hatred, and I feel like if we stop,
where do you think this comes from?
Insecurity, dude. To be honest, once an artist hears another artist song that could be potential viral, I think that's where it starts.
Yeah.
They don't have the mindset it's not a competition, guys. The only competition is yourself.
Yeah.
if you want to spread hatred, well, it's gonna come back at you. It's a domino effect. It's gonna leap right back at you. So if you feel like another artist sounds better than you, they don't. You're not the same person. You're not the same style. Every artist has a different style. Yeah. You cannot. It's like Bad Bunny and Anuelo.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny has a whole different sound than Anuelo.
Exactly.
You know, like you cannot show hatred to someone who's not even you. Like he doesn't even sound like you. You know, so that's why I think like the whole Dallas scene right now, what it's going through, it's just
and it's crazy to see, you know, and it's sad to see and hear about losing great artists. You know, rest in peace, Mo 3, big heavyweight here in Dallas. You know, whenever it came to the music scene from North Dallas, so it's sad to hear about like this was somebody who was slowly just breaking out. And then, you know, he was a Dallas legend, but the mainstream, he was slowly getting into the mainstream music. And then, you know, just to hear that he just got gunned down. And then you hear about, you know, other local artists here get into situations like that. You know, it's sad to hear about that because, like you said, there's so much potential. And for the potential to not be filled, it's kind of like, dang, bro, like we could have done something.
Yeah.
We could have done something.
Exactly. And like again, like I don't know what the MO3 shit went down. Like I don't know what he was doing. I don't know who he was involved with.
Yeah.
There could have been different reasons, dude.
Yeah.
But that exposed a lot of artists. Like I've seen it through my eyes, dude. Like on my newsfeed, another artist talking shit about a different artist, and I see like multiple people like reacting the same way, and I'm like, what? Like, what are you gaining from this?
How do we change the culture here in Dallas regarding that? Is it able to be changed?
To be honest, it is, but it's gonna take years. I think when people realize, like,
it might not be our generation then.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
it's hard because there's so many artists, dude, here, and that's sad too, because like, just because we're playing the negative shit around the whole city, we don't have too many artists here in Dallas that had been in the mainstreams, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like if we change that mindset, and I hope a lot of people watch this interview, dude, like from the local, like if we change that mindset of like start hating on other artists and focus like, okay, let me support this artist, let me support my people, you know, because it's our people, dude. Like we fucking coming out from Dallas, even though I'm from Juarez.
Yeah.
Dallas, Riggy B was born in Dallas, bro. Like, this is where I found the game. This is how I grew as an artist. So
exactly.
So at the end of the day, like, I hope like the Dallas.
You want to see Dallas win?
Yeah,
you know?
I want to see Dallas win because we have a lot of potential good artists, but just the beefs and that mentality they have, like to bring someone down so he can go up. Dude, you're gonna be in the same fucking place.
Period. It's just a cycle overall, you know. Like you said, you know, you try to bring someone down so you could go up, and then the next person is gonna do the same thing to you. So I get what you're saying regarding that. You know, like you said, you gotta really lead by example in order to see change, because sooner or later, if that's what we're just the same cycle is what other artists that are coming up see, they can be like, oh, so that's how I get put on. So like you said, you know, pretty much working with other artists, showing love to other artists, is how we could change that. And the next upcoming artists would be the ones that they really do see the benefit and they see the gain from that, because they're the ones that, you know, pretty much were taught different compared to us, that we're like, you know, trying to change it and stuff like that.
Exactly. And I feel like what's going on right here with the podcast, with the studio, with DJ Q, and like, again, partnering up with Candela, I think we could, like, it has a lot of potential, like to grow and change the culture of what the rap game is. It might not be the change, but it's the beginning of the change.
Yeah, the beginning. I like that. That's true. Because it took a while for, you know, for the longest it was just LA and New York, and it took a good minute for Atlanta to take over, and now, you know, they'll be working with each other. It could be, you know, all these rappers that talk smack about each other, and next thing you know, they have a track together with somebody else. But it moves the culture forward. It puts everybody on. You know, there's so many millionaire rappers from Atlanta because they do help each other out.
Yeah, and I feel like Dallas needs that. Like,
You know,
in Texas, we have a lot of bread. I
Yeah.
don't know what the big deal is
we
about.
got Houston, we got Austin, we got San Antonio. There's a lot of bread here in Texas.
Exactly.
And sooner or later we do have to change that for so that everybody wins.
Exactly.
So that everybody wins. That's good to hear, man. So overall, what Dallas artists do you feel like have been on your radar, or that's somebody that you want to work with? If you would name 3, who would it be?
Well, again, I'm still working with MIK. I'm on with Glow Boy, Candela. I found this rapper Striker. Yeah, I think that's his name. He's a Puerto Rican.
Oh wow.
He goes really hard, bro.
Yeah.
And I talked to him a little bit. There might be a future collab. I don't want to guarantee it, but that's one of the people who I want to work with. And it's pretty solid what he's doing, and and I feel like the sound could go like really good. But I think that's it for my list right now.
But like you said, you're somebody who tries to help everybody out.
Exactly. Like, I'm not gonna guarantee 3 artists. I'm gonna guarantee as much as I can.
Yeah.
To because I feel like
out.
exactly like it's all about the help.
Are you guys focused with your studio? Are you guys focused on just rap and hip hop, or is just like music in general?
It's music in general. Like, I'm learning how to play the piano.
Okay.
So
that's dope, man. I've always wanted to learn. Never got to it, but it'll be dope. You go to a fancy piano. It's right there. It's like
exactly
amazing, man.
No, yeah. I did like I have like a 7-year goal on the piano, like where I can actually compose and
you're learning on your own.
Yeah.
Oh wow. That's
YouTube videos.
Dang. That's how it be, man. The University of Google and YouTube. You learn everything out here.
Exactly, bro. You can learn anything through Google Images. Like, that's how I was learning chords.
Dang.
Chords.
There we go. That's what's up, man. So what do you think are the goals? What are the long-term goals that you have for your studio? Do you guys plan to just stay independent and just have y'all's thing, or is one of the goals also to join a major label?
No, it's growing our own independent label. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's something I discussed with Candela too. Like, at first I wanted to get signed, but now I want to build my own empire, and he's in the same boat because we have the same dream and vision. So
what are some of the long-term goals that you have planned for the studio and pretty much what you're building?
Pretty much help other artists manage in the future, once I feel like
once you got settled with the recording.
Exactly. Give guidance to upcoming artists.
Do you guys plan to just stay here in Dallas?
Right now, yes.
Okay.
Right now, yes. You never know what the universe can do.
Yeah, that's true.
So
that's dope. That's dope to hear, man. So overall, Riggy, anything else you want to let the people know before we do head out?
Oh yeah, bro. I'm gonna hold you accountable to this.
Oh man, let's get it.
Taco channel.
Oh yeah. So yeah, me and Riggy, as you guys have heard from the conversation, we do know each other. He was my first guest, and he went to school to be a chef.
Exactly.
This man knows what he's doing when he's in the kitchen. So Riggy, I was like, man, Riggy, this would be a perfect situation for us. I was like, man, I have this idea. There's always these food challenges regarding, I think on YouTube there's this girl, she goes to like these different restaurants and she tries all these foods. The guy from Barstool, Dave Portnoy, he goes to different pizza spots and he tries the pizza and rates them and stuff like that. So I was like, it would be perfect for us to actually do a taco challenge. We go to different taco spots. We pretty much, rate their presentation, and then we get into the taste and pretty much all that good stuff. And me just being a casual taco eater, I'll put my input, and then Riggy being a professional chef, somebody who knows what he's doing, who knows the flavor, who knows all the game of the kitchen, and went to school to study, food and stuff like that. It would be a perfect fit for us to actually do something like that and just grow. It's something fun, something casual. You know, it's not like we're over here trying to be Gordon Ramsay and stuff like that. You know.
Yeah, we just want to try some tacos.
Yeah.
Have a good time.
Have a good time. You already know. But that's something we still have to shoot. You know, you guys would see that on Instagram and TikTok. You know, it's going to be something quick. It's not like we're going to waste. It's not like we're going to have a, 40, 30, 50-minute conversation. Yeah. But yeah, so you guys could expect that on TikTok and Instagram. It's something going to be a short, simple and, just fun and casual. It's not going to be 40 minutes of us trying to like analyze the tacos and anything like that. It's not a podcast about the tacos. It's just something fun and easy. So what were your thoughts regarding that whenever I came to you with that idea, Riggy?
Dude, I've been wanting to do that as well. Because I love tacos, man.
Yeah. Like, it's something different too, because like I feel like most of these food challenges and food, trying stuff, it's more like American food.
Yeah, and not only that, like, there's a lot of taco spots here in Dallas. A shitload, bro. I never
Every corner you go to.
Yeah, so it'll be, like, I always wanted to, like, record something like that.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Once you told me the opportunity, I was like,
hell yeah, let's run it.
Let's fucking do it.
That's what's up, man. So, stay tuned for that, guys. Hopefully you guys see that soon. We're trying to work on that because we both, from hearing Riggy's conversation, you guys could see that we both have busy schedules. So it's something we do have to work on. And, expect that. It's on the way. 2021, it's coming soon.
You already know.
Yeah. All right, Riggy. So anything you want to say to the people before we wrap up? Where could they find you? All that good stuff.
You can find me on Instagram, b.riggy. Make sure you follow and check out my content, and as well Yo Ahorita Me Iré Por Ti will be coming out soon, so just stay tuned.
Just wait on it. All right, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, get notified whenever you drop new content. That's it for today, and we out. Peace. Riggy B.
Riggy B, mija. Just kidding.